All right, hey, I'm pretty excited to show you guys the Jerven. This is a one-man tent slash bivvy slash you can wear it when you're skiing. You can turn it open flat into a tarp, or you can use it as a shelter, and it all compacts down into about this size. I don't know where the white one is. Here it is. So this is the small one, and then they've got the bigger one, which packs down into this big, and we're talking about an insulated shelter. All right, so I'm going to go into everything about it, and I'm going to cover the small one, which has 60 grams of Primaloft insulation, versus the big one, which has 170 grams of Primaloft insulation. Same size bags, just a hell of a lot more insulation for extreme cold weather. Now, this thing comes in flat, you know, whatever. You can open this up flat and use it as a tarp, and I'll show you guys that. But what I'd like to show you is how I wear it. So I find the arm openings, which are down there, meaning I'll open this up all the way for my feet. And I'll open up the arm flaps, which are located on the side. Both open, and then I'll open up the head, however much I want to open it up, and from whatever direction I want to open it up. So what I can do with this thing, this is going to seem ridiculous to some of you, but I find the arms, there's the head opening. Let me tell you, when you're glassing and you're inside this bag, your life doesn't get any better. I just gotta find the fucking armhole. The fucking armhole. Alright, so that's the top. I want the front in there. Here it is. So, one arm through. Head, other arm. I like to keep my head out of it as long as possible. Okay. So, wearing this thing, weather starts getting real crazy. You can zip it up too. Let me just tell you, this fucker, it gets so ridiculously warm, it's not even funny, but what I love to use this for, yes, it comes with these arm pieces. I don't ever use the arm pieces, but it does come with them. You want to keep the elements off your arms too, and for the really camouflage reasons, right? You can put those over your arms, but we don't need those. What we want to do is glass from a sitting position, and we're in a waterproof, heated bivvy. And let's say military applications or out there in the wilderness, and we're just super cold. We can take this, tie it around our waist, and we can move in this. Our feet are out of it, right? So this thing is super fucking neat because it's so versatile with how we can use it. But I glass with this on. If it's really windy, really cold, you're just extremely comfy. You can put it on however you want as far as putting it up and over your head. But it works really well. All right, so let's cover getting out of this thing and opening it up to a tarp. So for the tarp, go ahead and close the arm openings. Close those up. Unzip the whole thing. And you can use it for your picnics if you wanted to. I don't really use it as a tarp, but I have used it as a tarp before where inside, and I took these two corners and made it essentially like a lean-to with my shelter. I've used it like that. So now I want to show you guys how I use it to sleep in it. So that is the 60 gram, and this is the 170. So this one coming to my shelter. All right, well, we got a tarp set up, right? Put a piece of 550 cord running across, simulating, hey, 2 hard points, say a tree. Here, all I did is attached a Prusix, a sliding locking knot, right? I've attached a Prusix here on top of the 550 cord to attach my Jerven to. And it's got these hard points, these really heavy duty hard points. Norwegian company, not fucking bullshit, got it? This is why they have the price tag they have, but it's damn good gear. And what I'll do is I'll look and be like, okay, I know that for this Jerven right here, I want to have it about that far off the ground, because it's also going to spread out on the bottom with my bag inside. So what I'll do, tie a real quick bowline, something I can get untied easily. If you don't know knots, tie lots, got it. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. Okay, now that I've got this set up like this, we got to spread it out some. So, we want to sleep inside this thing, right? So here's our zipper. Actually, I think it opens from this side, my bad. And the armholes are right here too. So let me back it up some so you guys can actually see this. All right, so we'll open it up, right? And this is, man, extremely insulated. I can feel the thickness of it. We want to take our mat. You can use one of these. You can use a inflatable mattress. It doesn't matter. Whatever you prefer. I do prefer inflatable mattresses. We put it inside and then spread it out, right? Some people put their mats inside their sleeping bag. Perfectly fine. If you want to do that, go ahead and do that. I like putting my mat in there like this. And then it opens it up wide. And what you'll do is you'll end up getting in. All gear goes underneath this tarp. This is big enough for you and you only. And there's a reason for that, for warmth, right? And we'll take this and we'll zip this up all the way, but we'll really open it up to about right here. And we need to keep this open because it gets so damn warm. So, how much space do we have inside? Let me show you. Camera stuff, you know. Jesus. What kind of visibility do we have in here? All right, so inside this bag, you're up against the walls and everything. But this is open about as far as I want it open. And it needs to breathe, right? You got to get oxygen here because it gets so fucking warm. But about 2 a.m., I'll zip it all the way up. And I am so toasty warm, it's not even funny. So, I'm 6'2", and I lay down in here. Now, these arm flaps, these are great little ways to kind of open them up and get just a little bit of air flowing in through here, right? So if it's too hot, but open it up as too cold, you can just open those up a little bit. So this is inside the Jerven. Yeah, man, I can feel the heat. It's ridiculously hot in here already. If you guys have got any questions, check out their website. I absolutely love this thing. I'm about to take it to the field with us. We're going to do an event out there, a pretty intensive course. So we'll be using these. Send me questions if you got any, other than how awesome my hair is. What?